Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jump and today I'll be reviewing Persona 3 Reload, which was released back on the 2nd of February of this year. Now, since the game is still relatively new, I'll try and keep spoilers as light as possible. So yeah, I'll try and do that. So the main story of Persona 3 Reload, I should probably say that this game is a remake of Persona 3, obviously. And the main story is that you are a transfer student and you move um, into the Itiwatai. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong. Dorms, and after a few days of sort of acclimatizing to the dorm and meeting with your fellow dorm mates, you're attacked by this giant monster called a shadow, and then you awaken to your persona. You later find out that you later find out that you have to fight you have to fight these shadows in order to get rid of this thing called the Dark Hour, which happens every night at around midnight. And yeah, you basically have to do that as well as climbing the top of a tower called Tartarus. And it's pretty much similar to other Persona games where you've got a particular thing that occurs and you basically have to stop it and stuff like that. And you can also use multiple personas as the main character. The other characters, they only have one specific persona until until they evolve their personas. And yeah, I think as a remake, this is really fun. I do enjoy it a whole lot better than my time playing Portable. I have enjoyed some moments with Portable, but I prefer Reload. I think one of the best parts of Reload is probably the way Tartarus looks, because with Tartarus it looks fine, but I feel like a lot of the areas feel a bit too similar. You've got some different areas here and there, but I just feel like the early rooms or the early areas in Tartarus in Portable just felt the same, whereas with Reload, all of the areas you visit are different and they don't feel the same. And yes, a lot of the rooms are just go through the room and just go to the next area, and all the rooms are randomly different. It's similar to that, like that in Portable and Fest and the original Persona 3, and it's also similar to that, like with Mementos in Persona 5 and Royal. And another thing that's different when it comes to Tartarus, the camera you can freely roam the camera mainly around your main character, just like in a big 360 circle, but it's more focused on the back of your main character, and it's not just focused on a weird sort of angle thing in Portable, and it's not like you're just looking down like this sort of. It's kind of weird. It's kind of, I don't know how I know how I look in when I'm watching this back, but when you're playing Portable, it'd be like this. I think it's because like it's on two different consoles. Like with Portable, you're on the PS Vita. With Reload, you're on like a lot of pretty much nearly every modern console apart from the Switch, I believe. So there's that. Um, and yeah, and another thing that's different is the social links. Now the social links is pretty much the same from Persona 3 Reload and Portable. But now all of the social links are voiced. You can get to hear all of the conversations, and I feel like that brings a breath of fresh air to the social links. Because with, I believe, some of them in Portable, I think with the last ones in 4 Golden and 5 and Royal, the last ones would be voiced, and I think some of them were spread out in Portable when it came to the social links. So getting to hear all the conversations in Reload is interesting, and you get to hear more of what you get to like. We basically get to hear more from the characters that you might not have remembered, and get to hear like the thoughts on what they're gonna do, and you might pick up some stuff that you might not have remembered from any of the other Persona 3 games. So yeah, I think that's really cool, and it's a lot more fun. So yeah, and now it's time for some gameplay. So when it comes to Persona 3 Reload, there are several differences comparing this to any of the other Persona 3 releases. One of the differences is that, as if you can see, that Koromaru has a icon or like a dog face above his head, and that's one of the few differences in that some characters like Koromaru will have icons on top of their heads, meaning that there can be like certain events that can happen. So like so there'll be some characters that will want you to help you with cooking, watch a movie, that kind of thing. And also, one of the things that's new, if we go to the rooftop, is that you can make your own garden. So you can like create different things like that can help you in battle. So let's go and plant this one, and all the plant seeds that you get will vary on the ones that you get. So that's something new. And I would say that the map like selection is probably a lot easier than like in, let's say, Portable. And you can also like, it kind of reminds me of Persona 5 and Royal in that sort of sense. It's all placed in certain areas, and you can also go to like the different areas, that sort of stuff. But I want to show you Tartarus quickly, because Tartarus is very different from how it is in. Well, it's similar but different in like Persona 3, Portable, Fest, that sort of thing. So Tartarus, and like with Persona, the other Persona 3 releases, depending on where you are in the story, certain characters won't be with you, depending on the story. So yeah, so that will happen. And also for the Dark Hour sequence, I do like how this how it takes. It's similar to what you see from what I've seen in Portable, where it's just got that big circling with the clock. Now it's got all different times, like you've got a digital one, you've got an analog one, that sort of thing. And also, after you've defeated the boss, you'll get the different Arcana cards that's based on the boss you've just defeated, and they'll be added several times, and they all have different bonuses. So like, there's one that can help you increase your all-out attack, one that can level up your current persona that you currently got equipped, that sort of thing. And yeah, Tartarus is basically similar. Well, the entrance is, but now one of the main differences is this clock. Now, in the other games, well, mainly Portable, from my experience, you had to give this particular clock money if you wanted to fully restore your HP and your SP. But now you can get these things called Twilight Fragments, and they can help you fully restore both your SP and your HP. But you'll need 7. So you'll come across the Twilight Fragments either in Tartarus, around town, or the different areas in the game, and whenever you get certain social links acquired. So yeah, always get those Twilight Fragments because they're very, very useful. So now, let's have Aegis join the team. Join the operation. Let's go together. Okay. So, like with Portable, Fez, the original Persona 3, you can go to any of the floors that you've got like an instant teleporter to. So let's go with floor 26 for now. So it's basically similar, but I do like how Tartarus is very different. Because it's just like it feels more fresh. Because like with Tartarus and Persona 3 Portable, it just felt bland. But now with Reload, the game as a whole is very different, and so like with every other Persona game, you basically take down a weakness, or you hit a Persona with a particular weakness, and yeah, and also what I like about Reload is that with all the attacks, a lot of the characters will have a splash page, and also Shovel Time is back. So let's just go with money. So each of the characters all have their own unique splash pages, which I think is really cool. It adds more flavour to the game. And this is sort of similar with Mementos from Persona 5, in the sense that it's that the characters can talk with each other, and hopefully if I can hit this gold shadow, there'll be more Personas that can do. Can I hit it? Oh, come on! Oh, it's gone. Anyway, the gold hands make a return, but they can disappear after a while. And also, with the Twilight Fragments, you can also collect chests. They can only be used with them. So there's that. And they're always different, like rewards, so like healing items, weapons, items you can use for like added effects, for like bonuses, for like bonus damage, that sort of thing. So yeah, so it's like Mementos in the sense that you can run around and collect stuff.
All systems are go.
So hopefully I can show you like more of the battling system, because the battling system is very different. Okay, there we go. So another thing that's been added to Reload is an ability called the shift mechanic. So the shift mechanic is kind of like the baton pass, in the sense that you can change between characters, and you can like do an attack that's a lot much more that deals more damage. That's what I was trying to say. So that's really cool, and I do like how it carries over from Persona 5 as well as Royal. So yeah, and again, more things, more cars, Shovel Time. So yeah, so that's been it for the gameplay. Now it's time to go back to the review. So with Reload, I think I enjoyed this over Portable, mainly because of everything, a lot of the changes that occur, like with the battle mechanics. As I said in the gameplay section, you've got the shift part, and it's like how it's like the baton pass. I do enjoy a lot of the new voice actors they got for this, because if you compare the original voice cast to the new ones, pretty much all of the main characters, as well as some of the Social Link guys, have been replaced. But what I do like about Persona 3 Reload is that some of the original voice actors from Persona 3 and its subsequent releases, like Portable and Fez, some of the original voice actors come back in other roles. For instance, I think Michelle Ruff, Liam O'Brien, and the person who plays Elizabeth comes back. I think it's Tara Platt, I believe, the person who plays Elizabeth, and that's pretty much not really a comeback, just coming back to an old role, because she played two characters in Persona 3 and the other two games, that being Mitsuru and Elizabeth, but now she's coming back as only Elizabeth. With Michelle Ruff, she plays the gem person in the antique shop where you get all like the cards and the super high like weapons and armor and stuff like that. And then with Liam O'Brien, he is the officer, the policeman that you see in the game, where he sells you the weapons and the armor, which is different from the gem shop that you go to sometimes. So yeah, I would say there's a really lot of good, fun changes in Persona 3 Reload when you compare it to the other games that there's remixing or remaking from, and yeah, it just feels a lot more enjoyable and just it's a lot more fun. And I do hope that we get to see more stuff from, or when it comes to like Persona 6, we get some elements from Persona 3 Reload, like the whole voiced social link stuff. I do hope that comes back, and also stuff like the baton pass / shift thing. That was in both 5 Royal and Reload. So I do hope that comes back. And yeah, but also maybe, but the only thing that I don't like is the whole social link requirement, because like I think I understand when it comes to when you had to get them, because for Mitsuru, Fuka, and Yukari, you have to be maxing pretty much every social link. But then there's only 3 of them in terms of social links. Oh no social links, social stats. It's to be like maxing all social stats, and I understand where the game's coming from. It's like you have to be like a lot more better in your social stats area stuff. But there's only 3 of them, which is easier. But I do prefer having to get like all the, you have the like sort of star thing where it's like all 6 social stats and stuff like that. So yeah, and hopefully for Persona 6, we don't get like max courage to speak to someone, or max knowledge or whatever. Maybe it's like level 3 knowledge or level 2 I don't know, courage or guts or whatever. So maybe something like that in Persona 6. So yeah. So that's been my review for Persona 3 Reload. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video.